Good morning students, welcome to Atari's Commerce and Finance Coaching. Today we will learn about international capital market. So let's start to learn about international capital market. Before we start international capital market, I mention here a diagram. See, there is a portfolio international market which is divided into three parts, that is invested in capital, invested in USA, invested in UK. In India, we are invested in shares, debentures, mutual fund and currencies also. In USA, invested in shares, debenture, mutual fund and currency. Even in UK, we have invested same shares, debenture, mutual fund and currency. This all is the forex market, international capital market, where we invested in different kinds of this security. So let's see the capital market. International capital market is that financial market or world financial center where the shares, bonds, debentures, currencies, hedge funds, mutual funds and other long-term securities are buying and selling. So international capital market is the group of different countries capital market. So they are associated with each other with internet. It is most important, they are connected with each other with internet. So they provide the place to international companies and investors to deal it. So there are different kinds of capital flow. So let's see the first of capital flow, types of capital flow. First one is foreign direct investment. Foreign direct investment refers to an investment for getting hold of foreign asset with the aim of control and manage them. Means they can make an FDI in a lot of way, including purchasing asset of a foreign company, invested in new property, plant, equipment, even participating in a joint venture with a foreign company. Example of participating in a joint venture with a foreign company is, I think, Hero Honda, where the Hero is Indian company and Honda is a Japanese company. There are so many examples like this joint venture. So these are typical involve an investment of capital where the FDI is first and foremost long-term strategy. Foreign direct investment involve establish a direct business interest in a foreign country. So buying or establishing manufacturing business which is implies in investment made in intent of obtaining of ownership stake is an enterprise. So the investment may result in transfer of fund of resources, even technical know-how, strategies, etc. So these are the way of making FDI, and even the creating a joint venture is also way of making FDI. So the investors of company has substantial amount of influence and control over the investing company. The difference between inward and outward is called the net FDI inflow, which is either negative or positive. In this slide, I have mentioned some of examples of foreign direct investment. There Hong Kong, China, Republic Korea and Singapore, Taipei and China. So there are some examples, even Asian Association of Southern Asian Nations, that is ASEAN, economically have yet to full recover from 1997 to 1998. There are some example of foreign direct investment. So let's see the next example of types of capital flow, that is a foreign portfolio investment flow, that is FPI. These have been the most volatile component of capital flow in India and play very imperative role in determining the overall balance of payment. Between the crisis of Asian crisis during the recent subprime crisis, it was the massive reversal of FPI flow that led the deterioration in overall balance of payment. So the FPI represent passive holding of securities such as a foreign stock, bond or other financial assets also. It can also term as a foreign institutional investors too. The investment is made in securities of companies like stock and bond. So there is a increase in secondary market depth and breadth due to breadth due to the presence of such investors. The capital market acquire the institutional character given liquidity is channelized into local market with the help of FPI. Even here I mentioned that FPI flow emerged market economic have increased since early 1990. So American economy and Asia, developing Asia. So portfolio investment flow to develop Asia surged after 1997-1998 crisis. So during 2003-2007, gross foreign portfolio investment flow to developing Asian economic average 2.1 of gross domestic product, that is a GDP. So in this slide I have to mention the PRC and ASEAN economic have also stepped up to their market liberalization efforts, contributing to an increasing in inflow in recent year. So FPI generally representing passive holding of securities in different kinds of securities. Even it's also increase the secondary market depth, and it's helped to acquire the local market which is designed manner through the research and analytics study. Even sometime investments increase demand for the shares of global companies, even increase in their P ratio too. Just like these advantages, some of disadvantages is there, that political risk is always represented here. Even emerging economic have tendency of own in depreciation prone currencies. Volatilities should have to arising. Even market risk should be included here. So these are the advantages and disadvantages of FPI. The next one is FII, that means foreign institutional investors in India. Some of the countries with the highest volume of foreign institutional investment are those with developing economy, which generally provide investors with high growth of potential that mature economy. So this is one of the reason that FII are commonly found in India, which has a high growth economy and attract individual corporations to invest in all. So in India it must have to register with SEBI and have to participate in our market. There are some keywords for FII. That first one is a foreign institutional investor is an investor in a financial market outside its official home currency. Foreign institutional investors can include pension fund, investment bank and hedge fund, mutual fund, etc. Some countries place restrictions on the size of investment by foreign investors. Even there are some good point for FPI, that it will help to motivate our investors, even registers in with the help of SEBI, and this is also help to increase our sales in foreign market. I hope you understand these three types of capital, that is FDI, FPI and FII very well. In our next video we will learn about euro currency market. Till then, stay home, stay safe, goodbye, and please share and subscribe my channel and click on bell icon.